Hello. How's everybody doing? All right, so if you watch this video right now, you'll see it in the morning and set your watch list for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and go through today's or tomorrow's watch list. First of all, SPY. What happened with SPY today? As we talked about yesterday, we had the doji candle there with green volume momentum building to the upside. I said we were most likely going to move to the upside, and we did. I think pre-market we were up, and then as the market opened, everything just kind of fell apart to the downside. So didn't hold up well throughout the day. We did bounce at area here at 475, and we found some support there and kind of bounced back to 478 and then came back down. But SPY on watch tomorrow and see what we do. We did make a new high here, and then we kind of came back. If we look at the VIX, the VIX has room to come to the support here at 1473. That's going to be crucial. If it breaks down, that means SPY is going to go higher. So this 14 area here in the next few days is going to be crucial. Hopefully it keeps going to the downside so SPY can go up. QQQ, we also mentioned, if you saw the video from yesterday, QQQ, I was saying we had an indecision doji candle there. I thought we were gonna go to the upside, but I said I will be ready as well if we come to the downside and we come and hit this trend line. Well, guess what happened? All right, it broke down to the downside, and it came down, and we found support here at this trend line. So you always have to have a plan both ways, if we break above or if we break below. Okay, so at pre-market open, you can see we go here to the 10-minute pre-market on QQQ. We were above, and then right at the market open here, it started flushing down. So you could see here at pre-market open, there was never a play to play above. Everything was down. So look at this on the 10-minute. So nothing but remember how high can actually candles go when you have a flat top with the wick, means momentum's strong to the downside. Big red candle, and you just kind of follow the trend. All right, so you can stay in this trend for a long time, okay, until you see this doji candle, okay? And then if you break above, then that's your exit. So same thing here, indecision, nothing good here. Finally we get a doji candle and we break above with the flat bottom, and here's the change of direction. So pretty simple strategy. So let's go back to the daily, and so tomorrow, if this holds support, we can maybe bounce up to the upside and we'll have a green day tomorrow. Today the market was pretty slow. Everything was coming down unless you played something like JPM. This was really nice, and you had this flat bottom right here after a doji day with lots of volume. This was on Monday. Then we have follow through today. So nice follow through today. Nice big volume here, and we broke that trend resistance. So this could keep going. We'll have resistance here at 169 and 170, 172. So watch tomorrow for possible continuation here, especially if the market turns green tomorrow. This JP Morgan here, it's something great, something that I caught today, and basically just played it off of this. What does the yellow mean? It means that we're peaking above all the EMAs. Okay, so I don't have the EMAs because I don't like to have them here, but basically if I were to turn on my EMAs, you'll see that the candle's getting above the EMAs here. we also had a squeeze. I noticed in my other videos I was talking about the squeeze, and we weren't this bottom part was not coming up. So now you guys can see, you see the squeeze here, and you can see the squeeze forming. You see the yellow dots. Finally it fired on Monday and continuation today. So BBY SPY also had a nice day today. You see the continuation here of flat bottoms. Also had a squeeze forming today, kind of squeezed to the upside. So nice on Best Buy. We are hitting this resistance area, so if we break above, we can hit the 109 area. So keep that on watch for tomorrow. So what are my main watches tomorrow? Well, like I always like to go over my inside bar plays for tomorrow, and Nike is one of the inside bar plays. So how do we play this? Again, we draw a line on the bottom and the top, and then we play. If it breaks to the top, we play calls. If it breaks to the bottom, we play puts. That's simple. Now you can see the TTM squeeze here is shifting momentum to the upside. So my bias is going to be to the upside, but again, like I said, if it breaks down, you have to change bias and you have to play puts. Okay, and you have to my target would be probably 163 first, and then if it continues, we're gonna hit this 161 upper trend. So if we go above, targets would be around 169 first, and then 172 on continuation. I mean, if it's real strong, we can hit close to 171. I mean, this thing only moves about 3 points a day at max, I think. So keep that on watch. Remember, guys, I told you we talked about Ford yesterday, and Ford hit my target today. Ford hit my target. If you go to my video that we did yesterday, I told you I had been long Ford since back over here, back in August, I believe. And I wrote all this, and it hit my upper trend there, and I got out of Ford there. So it could keep going, but I'm happy to take my profits. If this comes down to 1645 again, I'll rebuy half my position and write that out. But for right now, I'm happy. I'm out. Again, I wasn't long on Ford on options. I was long equities shares. So I got out of Ford there. Okay, so back to on watch for tomorrow. We have Nike, and then we have HD, which is another inside bar play. Same thing. You know, we're gonna watch the bottom and the top of HD. If we break to the bottom again, we can play puts. We break to the top, you know, we can test this again, this area, this 416, 420, just depending how strong volume is. For example, we get a day like this where it moves from 71 to 93. So yeah, it could move. It just depends on volume. So keep Home Depot on watch. Again, doji candle, momentum to the upside. We have green candle here on volume. So my bias is to the upside. We move to the upside, but again, that always can change. If market is weak, if the SPY is weak, overall sentiment of the market is weak, then we can change bias and play puts. It breaks down below, you know, yeah, you get some puts here. So always, you know, have a change of plan. Okay, always be ready to play both sides of the play. So HD and Nike, and then we have Docu here, closing inside bar, Again, I'm not interested in Docu, Virgin Galactics. Also, not interested in that one. And then we have, let's see, we have Google. This is not an inside bar play, but it's kind of a doji indecision candle where doesn't want to go. It is peaking below the EMAs. It's showing weakness. 4 red bar of volume candles in a row. If it breaks below the support, you know, play puts here. So below the support, if it breaks below this double bottom here, this is gonna come to 28.47. That would be first target, and then next one would be around 28.14. So watch Google tomorrow. Looking weak again. It can change if it breaks above this high. Then you can look to play to the upside to this around 29.66 or 29.82. So it could go both ways. Okay. Then we have cost. Okay, cost has been on a nice uptrend, and today we have a doji candle with volume momentum building to the upside again. Because the market was kind of undecided today, kind of moved up pre-market, then sold off the rest of the day, and then kind of bounced back. A lot of indecision where the market wants to go. So again, I would have a top and bottom lines and play the breakout to the upside or to the downside. We do have green volume with momentum shifting up, so my bias is long, but again, it can change depending on market sentiment. So even though, again, because you have a plan to go up, I also have a plan to go down. So that's the beauty about playing doji candles. You have to be ready for both. So that's cost. And Dollar Tree, we talked about this one yesterday. It didn't do much today. It looked like at the open, yeah, we spiked up, but you know, didn't do much. Facebook, yeah, Facebook sold off today. We talked about this one yesterday too. We had a flat bottom, and I said if we break below this this daily bottom here, that, you know, it would go down, because we had a flat bottom 2 days in a row, and we have some resistance. It did pop, I think, right at the open, and then it sold off as the rest of the market sold off. So that's what happened to Facebook. We also have Amazon here, just choppy again, and that's what happens if you have calls here. The decay is just eating you up because there's no direction to the up, to the down. So it's better to, when you have something like this on a daily basis, barcodes, it's better to play some day trades instead of you know, swinging anything, because the decay is gonna eat you up. The calls are gonna lose value because the market's undecided to go up or down. So I have no interest in that one. PayPal, we're still consolidating here. It looks like we're forming a squeeze. Keep an eye on PayPal. Something that I would watch, if we can get above this area 197.69, PayPal can run. Look at the squeeze that's forming. So I'm gonna put an alert here on PayPal. Okay, what happened? I think it's that one. All right, so we're forming a squeeze. Volume is to the downside. Now, volume, if we do sell out tomorrow, it is gonna find some support here on PayPal. So you could look to maybe try to get a bounce here and see if it can bounce back. And then wouldn't it be beautiful, you catch a bounce here, and if it breaks below, you know, the support area, you can get out or just have, you know, yeah, like a point or two risk area. And if this thing bounces the next couple of days and breaks out, you know, you'll have a nice beautiful win there. So PayPal is kind of setting up to keep an eye on that. We are poking above the EMA, daily EMAs there, so I like to squeeze this forming, and we're in yellow, so possible change of direction to the upside. Doji candle, but if this thing breaks, especially to this, I'm gonna put another alert here in this area. If it breaks above yesterday's, okay. So PayPal on watch. I'm gonna put it here on my watch list. This one on high watch. And then yesterday we talked about Spotify. We thought the momentum keep going to the upside, and no continuation today, just kind of sold off at the open. Yeah, so at the open kind of sold off. We were getting momentum to the change in direction, just could not do it. I thought we would come and test this trend line and then go back down, but we couldn't even do that. So didn't do much. And then we have AMD again. We had a indecision candle yesterday, couldn't break to the upside. Pre-market sold out. Basically everything at the open kind of sold off. So this thing kind of come and test this trend line here at 138.49 for a bounce back. So you could look for a bounce here on AMD. Look for a bounce on this upper trend line for some upside. Okay. How did NVDA? Yeah, so NVDA could not break this upper trend. I mean, this downtrend right here did hold this trend line. This is what I'm talking about, that AMD can do. Can come here and hold. Yeah, this is a nice sell-off, 302 to 284. Yeah, this is nice. So we can hold this tomorrow. We can come back up to 302, and if we break above on Thursday and Friday, we could, I mean, we could have a massive run. Is there a squeeze forming? No squeeze forming right now. I would have loved to see some kind of squeeze here for me, but I'm gonna keep this one on watch too. NVDA looking good here on the daily. You know, this thing's gonna squeeze up or down. If we can keep consolidating here, form a squeeze, this thing can go big, either down to the downside or to the upside. So keep this on watch on the daily, forming this real nice pattern. All right, so how did there was another one I have. Oh, Apple. How did Apple do today? Apple sold off as well, so everything kind of sold off. We go to the 10-minute here. You could see a lot of indecision in the at the open, but you could see momentum going to the downside. So There it is. We have a squeeze here, red volume. Yeah, this is going down. So and if we go to the daily, red volume. So Apple can come in, you know, if we get weakness again, Apple can come and test this trend line here. This would be another great risk to reward. You buy here, only risking 1 point or 2 to come back and make touch previous highs and potentially make new highs. So keep that on watch as well. Other than that, guys, that is it for tonight. We are forming a squeeze on Apple, so watch this. Okay, look at the squeeze. So keep an eye on everything for tomorrow. Have a plan, have a strategy. Remember, have your support and resistance ready to go, and you know, wait for confirmation and then execute. Okay, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe the channel so I can keep doing these videos. And I wish you the best tomorrow trading. And hopefully we have a great day tomorrow. So till then, see you guys mañana. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.